Happy Monday. Thanks for joining us at noon today. I'm Anne-Marie Tiernan, and today we start new today with a new proposed map for the congressional districts in Indiana. This map is out, and it comes from the GOP as lawmakers now are gathering today for an early start to the 2026 legislative session. Emily Lawmaker live at the State House with what that map is revealing. Emily.
Yeah, and the proposed map dropped this morning on the House Republican Caucus website, and already take a look. This is the pushback against it this afternoon at the Indiana State House. This is the rally against redistricting. These folks are all here because they say they are against redrawing the state's congressional districts mid-cycle. You can see a lot of folks are wearing purple. They say it's a sign of solidarity across all political identities, Democrats, Republicans, independents. And that's because since this redistricting push began in August, over time we have seen people from all of these groups speak out against redistricting. Let's take a look at the proposed map that these folks are speaking out against. Here it is. It was first posted this morning on the Indiana House Republican website. It redraws every one of Indiana's 9 congressional districts. The goal is to make it so that every district is held by a Republican after the 2026 midterm elections. Let's take a look at the current map. Right now, 7 districts are held by Republicans and 2 are held by Democrats. The map seeks to unseat Democratic Congressman Andre Carson in the 7th district and Democratic Congressman Frank Mervan in the 1st district. Under the current map, most of Marion County is in District 7, including all of Indianapolis. But under the new map, Marion County would be divided into 4, with the 7th district only containing just the northeastern corner of Marion County before moving east to cover several counties on the east central part of the state, including Hancock, Madison, parts of Delaware, Henry, Randolph, and Wayne counties. IU political science professor Paul Helmke had this to say about the changes.
There will be a lawsuit filed if this is adopted. And I think the strongest argument that the Democrats will have is that by chopping up Marion County the way they have, basically taking the minority vote and splitting it into 4 other districts, again, combining it with everything from communities on the Ohio River to communities up near Chicago, you're really diluting the minority vote, and you're doing that intentionally. And again, the argument on the other side is that they're doing it for partisan reasons. It has nothing to do with race, but since that's been the only
So we've seen this proposed map. What comes next? Well, the House convenes today at 2 o'clock, and that's when we can expect to see the redistricting bill introduced and find out which lawmaker is authoring that bill. We'll also find out what committee this redistricting bill is assigned to, and the chairman of that committee and the members of that committee. Typically, once a bill is assigned to a committee, the chairman of that committee decides about testimony, and the public can sign up to testify. And it will be the chairman of the committee's job to decide testimony if they'll limit it or not. It's going to be interesting to see what that chairman decides, if there will be any limits on who can testify for and against this bill. We've talked to some of the folks here gathered today. They say they plan to sign up definitely to testify against it. Ann?
Yeah, quite the crowd there behind you. Emily, thanks so much. We'll check back. And as we continue to follow this debate on redistricting, lawmakers are responding as well following the release of that new draft map just this morning. Here's a couple responses. This one from Congressman Andre Carson saying, quote, "Hoosier values matter more than DC threats and bullying. Splicing up our state's largest city and its biggest economic driver into 4 parts is ridiculous. It's clear these orders are coming from Washington, and they clearly don't know the first thing about our community. Hoosiers have made their voices heard and won't stand for it." Other lawmakers like State Senator Jean Lysing also have received death threats. The senator says her home was the target of a pipe bomb threat, and she says partly, "I believe these threats are a result of the redistricting pressure on Indiana. Threats like these to public officials are unacceptable, and I know law enforcement will do everything they can to bring whoever did this to justice. This threat will not stop me from serving my community to the best of my ability. A lot happening right now on this Monday after the holidays, and we are closely following the debate throughout the day and across all of our WTHR platforms. We have more of an in-depth review of this coming up on Crossroad Politics on WTHR Plus and, of course, all WTHR platforms.